All right, well, April, if you didn't know, is Stress Awareness Month. It's been recognized since 1992, but this year it may seem particularly important for a lot of people due to the rising amount of stress. We're not just talking about in adults, but kids too.
And in this week's Parent to Parent, we dive into the problem that's plaguing so many of our children with Fox 26 anchor Rashi Vats, explaining what we as adults can do to help.
Yes, adults experience stress. Often we may feel or even overlook our own kids. Data released from the CDC released a few weeks ago shows that mental health of teens has declined drastically during the pandemic. The kids that actually go to the doctor are being diagnosed with anxiety, but remember, that's just a fraction of those who seek help. I wanted to find out what we can do to move that needle in the right direction. Dr. Lakeisha Gibbs sees firsthand her two children, 12 and 14, struggling.
And in this time period, just really keeping up with the demands of the school and their activities outside of school and just growing as a person.
It's stress, and it's something you can help your child handle. According to MULETA, she's a parenting consultant and author of The Parenting Odyssey, describing in part the triumphs of parenting in a pandemic.
Teach them to recognize when they're stressed. I think that's very important because there are physical signs and behavioral changes. And I think it's important to give them that self-awareness. And then, especially for young children, create a script for how they can communicate to others. Their feelings really provide a compass for them, honestly. And so you don't want to tell them that they're not upset or that, something shouldn't bother them because, at that early age, their feelings are all they have. They're not aware of putting things in context, giving someone the benefit of the doubt. They just know what they feel. And that's a very important tool.
As a parent is just making sure that I am present. And when I say present, I mean just present, where I'm turning the noise off in my head and with everything else going around me, I'm just making sure that I'm present for them. As parents, we are nurturers and we want to solve the issues that our kids have, and we don't want them to suffer. We don't want them to experience stress or pain in any way. So oftentimes we're rushing to solve it. We may not always understand what they're going through, but I do notice that parents, in the rush to try to solve it, sometimes there's an absence of listening and being present.
The CDC acting principal deputy director recently said that the data they have collected echoes a cry for help, and all we can do is recognize it and offer non-judgmental support. In the studio, Rashi Vats, Fox 26 News.